Hello, beautiful people. It's Dr. John here, and we're at day 15. Lucky 15 of your Heart Connection Challenge. 5, 10, 15. And that means we're halfway. And so from a challenge perspective, we're halfway. We've reached that tipping point where it's all downhill from here. But from the creation of a habit perspective, takes at least 21 days. Okay, it's not an arbitrary figure. So you're getting closer to establishing those neural pathways, those networks within your body that recognize that this is a part of your life now. This is a new thing in your life. And so these challenges that are helping you to open up your heart space, and I hope you're doing them, okay? I genuinely hope for your sake and your family's sake and the people you interact with every day that you're doing them, because it will change your life. That's how important they are. As tiny, as gentle, as compassionate, as grounding as these heart connection challenges are, they're to set you up on the journey, your life journey, to open up your heart, to live your best life, to be your authentic self. And that's what this is about. Not being the human avatar that you've created, but being you. Who are you? It's the perennial question for millennia. Scholars, mystics, everyone trying to understand who they are, where they fit in the world, in the universe, in the cosmos, in the multiverse. It's a journey inwards. And it's your choice. You get to choose. You get to decide what you do with your time. With every second, with every minute, with every hour, with every day, with every week, with every month, with every year, blah, 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 on and on and on. I've spoken about Bronnie Ware's book, The 5 Regrets of the Dying. If you haven't read it, get yourself a copy. It's a powerful book. Have a look at the number 1 regret. The number 1 regret. I wish that I had the courage to live the life, or a life, true to who I am, and not live my life to please others. That was the number 1 regret for people on their deathbeds. Number 1, they wish they had have been true to themselves. And what does that mean? It means they played their human avatar role to help them survive. And they did it well, because they survived all the way up into their 80s, 90s when they were in palliative care. Read the book, you'll see what it's about. And they're looking back on their lives. So if you're looking back on your life now, what are you seeing and what are you feeling? If you were to die or pass today or tomorrow, and you sit down and say, oh shit, I wish I had have done that. I should have done that. I wish I would have had that conversation. I should have worked harder in that relationship. I should have opened my heart up. I wish I had have experienced this, whatever it is. I don't want you to have a life of regret. I want you to have a life that's true to you. There's a reason why that's the number 1 regret of the dying, that they wish that they had lived a life true to who they are. And that's what this journey is about. So you can start living your best life according to who you truly are. And when you do that, when you start that, your energies start to change. Your vibration starts to change. Your frequency changes from an energy perspective, a spiritual perspective. And you also start interacting and behaving differently with everyone around you. And you start healing them as well. And they're not even aware of it. That's how powerful this is. You bring people along on the journey compassionately, and that's what your heart is. Highest expression of your heart is compassion. So each of these challenges, when you woke up this morning, when you went to bed last night, giving thanks, being gracious, gratitude, doing your I ams, how you going with your solo dance parties? Was that just a one-off? Did you do it at all? Are you doing it every day? You're putting on some music and having a bit of a boogie and smiling, like genuinely smiling and happy about your life. And if you're not genuinely smiling at least once a day, what the fuck? What are you living for? Step back, connect in with yourself, and realize that you've got such a beautiful future in front of you. Just grab it. Ask Spirit, the universe, God for help. That connection is really important. You know, this journey isn't just about being happy and smiling. It's about you releasing feelings and emotions, anger, pain, frustration, rage, whatever those feelings are, grief, abandonment, associated with events, traumas, woundings, pains in your life. It isn't about wearing your, I keep saying it, rose-coloured glasses and walking around with a painted clown smile on your face. It's about releasing and healing and understanding for you to be your authentic self. And every time you go in, every time you find something and you discover, a trigger, because you've been journaling and things are starting to come up and you're noticing it because you're opening your heart up with each of these challenges. And you're starting to heal. You're starting to understand more about the human avatar that you've created. You're starting to understand and feel into that knowing that you've always known and felt intuitively of who you are. So that when you do get to that ripe old age of whatever it is, and you're sitting on your deathbed, if you're lucky enough to even be in a position to think about your life in that state, you're not going to have those regrets. You're not going to have the number one regret that you wished you had lived a life true to who you were, who you are. I want that for you. I want that for your family, for future generations. This is a legacy issue for me. The only way that we can change the world is if we change first. It's that important. And so today's challenge is to reach out to a friend and let them know why they're so important in your life. Why, from your heart, why do they matter to you? Why are they important to you? Reach out to a friend. Phone conversation. Go and see them. Have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, have a beer, have a gin and tonic, have a wine, and let them know how special they are and what they mean to you. For their love, for their support, for their friendship. Let them know. You might want to let them know why you're letting them know. Because you want to change your life. You want to live a different life. You want to be true to who you are. And if you find that challenge daunting, that's good. Why? Journal. What comes up when I say contact a friend and tell them from your heart why you love them, why you care about them, why do they matter to you. Okay? And so that's the challenge. Reach out to a friend. And if you can't reach out to a friend because you feel fear, or there might be a whole raft of things coming up for you, that's great. Feel into that. Is there a fear there? Are you scared? Are you worried about judgment? That you don't feel you have any friends? That's fine. You get an opportunity to start living your life from today. It's your choice. You can do this. Reach out to people. The feelings and emotions that are coming up now after 15 days, reach out to people and help you on your journey. This is about building the foundation for you to realise that you can live a different life. You can be true to who you are in a safe environment. Start healing, start growing, start learning, building boundaries for you. Start deconstructing the walls that you've built around your hearts, releasing those pains, those traumas, those fears, those hurts, those woundings from your body, releasing them in a safe environment. Being authentic and genuine with your family when you're with them. Reaching out to them, opening up, explaining to them what's going on for you, bringing them on the journey. You're worthy of nothing less. Do not have that number one regret. The book, Bronnie Ware, The 5 Regrets of the Dying. We're all dying. We're all going to die. No one gets out alive. Okay? You might believe and feel and think you're going to live forever, maybe spiritually, energetically, but in your body, in this body, it's going to pass at some point. I'm 54. I'm closer to death than I am to life, if that makes sense. I'm closer to the point of where I'm not going to exist in this form anymore. If I live to whatever age. And you're the same. So make a conscious, heartfelt choice today. Find courage from your gut brain to step out and be authentically you and do these challenges and go through them again. All of them. If you can do them every day, great. They're there for a reason. Okay? Be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and be compassionate with yourself. Reach out to a friend today. Let them know from your heart why they're so special, why they're in your life, what they mean to you. And if you can't do that, that's great. Journal down what the feelings and emotions are that are coming up, because there's an opportunity, a beautiful breadcrumb to sit down with someone and start to unpack that and start to understand it and heal and learn and grow and be authentically you. So stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye, folks.